What's going on, guys? Stein back with another video. In this video I am going to talk about getting out of a rut. So a lot of times we feel like we're stuck and we don't know where to go, we don't know what to do, we just are confused. So the very first thing I'm going to touch on is using the pain as motivation to get out. So if you don't like where you are, you use that pain as motivation to get out and do something else. So most people, there's a statistic Arnold Schwarzenegger said 70% of people in America don't like their job. So, and obviously a lot of them aren't really willing to do anything to get out of that. So, you know, how can we fix this? What can we do? So you use that pain as motivation, you use that and you get out of it. You do everything in your power to get out of it. What can I do? How can I eat better? How can I sleep better? What can I work longer hours? You know, these are thoughts that need to be going into your brain, and you need to be thinking of solutions and not problems. You need to be thinking of, you know, what can I do? What is possible? What is really possible right now? Because if you're just stuck, and like I said, getting in a rut, and you're just stuck, you're just stuck. You're just right here, just staying. As humans, we want to, we want to have a curve like this, 45-degree angle, straight up. We obviously do not want to decline, and we also do not want to stay the same. We want to increase. So you have to figure out what you want. You have to know exactly what you want. Do as much as your power to get out of that. Use the pain as motivation. If you're not where you want to be, use that pain as motivation. Instead of shooting it down, instead of complaining, instead of making all of the excuses in the world that are possible of, I don't like where I am, I'm just going to stay here forever. No, you find solutions, not problems. You think of the solution, you do not think of the problem. Think of, what can I do? How can I get out of this? Do I need to work longer hours? Do I need to stop watching Netflix? Do I need to hang around with a different group of friends? What do I need to do here to improve my situation? The second thing I'm going to touch on: grind harder if someone tells you what to do. So just recently I needed something. I'm just bringing this up as an example. I need something, a can opener. And after that can opener, it got a little juice on it or whatever from the tuna that I was opening. And the guy said, I need you to go wash that off or whatever. And I was thinking, okay, all right. But really what I was thinking was, it's not my can opener. So, I have to do what he says because it's not my can opener. I can't just say, no, I'm not going to wash it off, because I'm not in control. It's not my right to say I can't wash that off because it's not my can opener. I have to clean it off because it's not mine, it's his. So I respect that. I'm gonna clean it off because he said that. But as I was walking to the bathroom and as I was going to clean it off, I was thinking to myself, just like on the very first point, use the pain as motivation. So I was thinking to myself, I need a can opener. I need to go buy a can opener so I don't have this guy telling me that I need to clean it off. It's just little things like that. A lot of people would think this is, oh, that's ridiculous. Why would you think that? But that's actually what goes through my mind. And, a lot of people would think, oh, why would you think that? Blah, 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 blah. It's not that big of a deal. But it's it is to me. Just having that, whatever you want to do, having that control, okay, I want a can opener, or I have one right here, instead of walking to go get one. And then, you want to have options, you want to have resources, accumulation. So the next thing I'm going to touch on, and I said this a little bit, they have the right if they have that position of power. So like I said, I'm going to respect him. I'm going to respect what he's telling me to wash it off. I'm not going to disrespect him. I'm not going to not wash it off because I don't think it's not like I want to. Obviously I did not want to wash it off because I was like, I gotta wash it off. But I was, like I said, I was using that as pain and motivation. The pain is motivation. Like, all right, wash it off, and now, all right, I need to go get myself a can opener. I need to make more money. I need to, like, these are things that are going through my mind. These are tangible, just objects, just resources that you need to have. The fourth thing, whenever I'm not doing something I genuinely don't want to do, I use it as motivation to get out of that. And that's the only way to go. I've mentioned this before, there's only positive and there's only negative. So if you really want to do something, you will find it in your power to do that. And you will not make excuses, and you will not, So this is touching on this point. If you go throughout their day, how much of their day is actually usable? Meaning, how much of it do you actually do something that you actually want to do? How much of your day are you doing something that you're passionate about and you actually love to do it? Now, a lot of people would say, less than 50% of their day, because, like I said before, they're working jobs that they don't like, and work takes up most of our life. So that's why it's important to have a passion for what you do. But a lot of people get stuck. Name of this video, getting out of a rut. A lot of people get stuck working the same job because they've been there for a long time, so they feel comfortable and they want to stay there, and they don't want to take that next step, take that next risk. What's the worst that could happen? You could just go exactly back to where you were. And a lot of people just get stuck, and I just want people to live better than they're living right now. I want people to be happier. I want people to be nicer, and all of these things. So, the last thing I'm going to touch on, and I mentioned this before, is thinking of solutions over problems. Thinking of solutions and not problems. Thinking of your goal and not the problem. You always want to be thinking positive. What can I do better? This is the only way to go. This is the only way to think. This is it. Like, you can never think negative and, complain, all this stuff. You have to be thinking of solutions. You have to be thinking how you can make it better. There is ways. People have done it before. You look up to people that you want to be like. How did they do that? Okay, this is what they did. These are the decisions they made. This is what, take advice from people that you would switch places with, So think of solutions. Don't think of problems. Always think positive. Always keep growing, and keep that positive mindset and get out of that rut.